G'day, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube land. Rocknot here with another pickup video. Yeah, and I have a co-star today. My son Nolan. He won't sleep, and he's home from daycare today, and this is the last of my vacation, so he's gonna help Daddy make a video. No? Okay. So let's get right down to it. This week, today is August. I think it's August 6th, I don't know. It's a Tuesday. I've actually had quite a bit of, as you can see, Genesis pickups. So let's get right down to it. I had a pickup yesterday, which was Civic Holiday here in Canada. Yesterday I picked myself up a Genesis Model 2 with 2 controllers. 3 button, unfortunately. And it came with 8 games. Now 4 came with cases and 4 did not. So the card-only copies are Animaniacs, Toy Story, Revolution X, and Last Battle. Those are all card-only. And then I got Road Rash, which was case and game. And I think it's either a reproduction game or a reproduction case or a rental case, because it doesn't look like any of the other Sega ones I have. So I'm going to assume that's a rental case. Aladdin. Now I've already got a copy of this, so I will be selling a card-only copy. Probably trade it to a buddy. I know he's looking for one. Green Dog, the Beached Surfer Dude. This is complete with case, manual, and game. And then for the Sega Mega Drive, Space Harrier 2. I've got all those off a gentleman that I've actually purchased off before. I purchased an N64 with, I think it was 3 games, no expansion pack, and one of the games was Donkey Kong 64. So, yeah. I've since sold that N64, but, you know, he always sells me quality stuff, so I'm always willing to, you know, usually pay his asking prices. And I paid $50 for that, probably paid a little bit more than I should have, but I'll be selling the Genesis and a card-only copy of Aladdin, so I should make some of my money back on that. And then Saturday, I didn't really get to go yard sailing. I had to take my mother-in-law out for a geocaching breakfast. She's a geocacher, and my father-in-law had to work that day. So I missed yard sailing on Saturday. But I was talking to a lady there Friday about, you know, a yard sale she was having, and got talking to her, asked her the usual question, got any video games? And she said, well, I have some PS3, which I don't have a PS3, so I'm not looking to collect for it yet. And she has some old video games, like old. so I got it out of her that it was Sega games, and she had about 10 of them. And she told me, yeah, the ones that she told me she had World Championship Soccer 2, Pete Sampras Tennis, and I think it was this one she told me. Whoops, throwing them around here. Tommy Lasorda Baseball. That's what she told me. So I offered her 10. She said, I asked her how much she wanted. She said, well, make me an offer. I offered based off knowing those 3 games were in it, and that there was $10, so I said, or 10 games, so I said $10. And she said, okay, fine. That sounds good. So I couldn't make it. She wouldn't let me come over the night before. They didn't want any company, so I got her to hold it for me all afternoon. Now, before I get into this pickup, I've got another pickup because of 2 of the games that I got in this bundle I already had loose copies for, so I went to my retro gaming store here in town, Iceman Video Games, and traded those 2 games for Day of Reckoning on the GameCube. I only got it because it's a for GameCube only exclusive, and I already own Day of Reckoning 2. It came complete. It's actually got a manual for Day of Reckoning 2 and a manual for Day of Reckoning. So, yeah. So that was cool, and it's in pretty good condition. So, yeah. So because of that pickup for $10, I was able to trade 2 of those games for that at my retro store. So that was pretty cool. So let's get on to the rest of this stack here. And when I get there, she tells me actually there was 12 games and still only charged me the $10. So that was really cool of her. I was expecting card only, and as you can see, every single one of the games came with cases. Oh, hang on, ladies and gentlemen. Just gotta get a toy for my son. Let go, bud. There you go. Perfect. All right. So let's get let's get into let's get into this real quick, shall we? So we've got for these 3 games, this game is complete with case, manual, and game. So is Pete Sampras Tennis. Oop. And actually, I'd never seen that before, although I've never really collected Sega. Ports 3 and 4 on the cartridge. That's pretty cool, I do have to say. And then Tommy Lasorda Baseball is just case and game. So no manual in that one. The rest of the games, except for one of them that's right there, are all complete. So only that game, that game also only has case and manual, or case and game rather, but it's a fantastic game. So let's get into it. NFL Football 94 starring Joe Montana. It's complete. And then EA Sports MLB PA Baseball, complete. This was one of the games I already had a cart copy for. Evander Real Deal Holyfield's Boxing. So that's one of the ones I traded for the Day of Reckoning. NHL 96, also complete. This game I used to own on the Super Nintendo as a kid. Fantastic game, I loved it. WrestleMania, the arcade game. And then this was the other game I owned card only already. So Mortal Kombat 3. Romance of the Three Kingdoms 3, Dragon of Destiny. I've never heard of this game, although I was never a big Sega guy. So, let me know, what it's like. I'm gonna keep it because it's not a sports title, and I'm really interested in playing it. And if I get some time, I'm gonna give it a shot. One of the games that I was really excited for in this bundle, Mutant League Football. I've been looking for it for a while. I'm not a big sports fan, but when I was a kid, I had a friend that owned this game, and it was just phenomenal to play. I loved it. It was great. If I couldn't beat them on the scoreboard, I beat them up. So it was fantastic. You could find this game typically on eBay for around $20. So getting this in a bundle of 12 games for $10, hell of a steal. But ladies and gentlemen, I saved the best for last. Because not only did I get Mutant League Football, I got another game that I've been searching for ever since I got my Genesis and really started collecting. And that is Mutant League Hockey. Other than Mutant League Football, this has to be one of my favorite Genesis games of all time. Again, as a kid, I never really experienced the Sega Genesis much because my parents always bought me Nintendo. Most of my friends had Nintendo except for one of my friends. He had a Genesis, and this was one of the games he had, and it was just an amazing game. A lot of hours spent playing this game, and I love it. It's actually complete. The lady sent me the full list of games 3 hours after we made the deal, and when I saw that those 2 games were in this bundle, my jaw dropped. And then I assumed it would be all card-only games, because for Genesis, that's all I've been able to find, unless I go to, Retro Game Boost or retro game stores. I can only ever find in the wild Genesis games card-only. When I got there and I saw those games stacked 12 high, like that, against the wall waiting for me, in cases, it was hard to hold back my excitement. Let's put it that way. I did not want to let her know that I had just got a steal, because I see on eBay that those two games together, even with this one missing the manual, yes, this is the second game in the whole bundle missing the manual, that it doesn't piss me off, but it I still know it's a valuable game and hard to find. This game, I have never seen it on eBay for sale. I can look it up on eBay and see what it sold for, but I have never seen it for sale. So it obviously sells really fast, and a card-only copy sells for about $75. These two games together, with this one missing the manual, I looked it up on eBay, can sell for upwards of $200. So again, I'm very excited to get all of that together. I'm very grateful that the lady held it for me for the entire afternoon, because she could have easily put it out and somebody could have easily offered her way more than I was offering, and I'm just so happy she gave that to me for the same price. That was just fantastic of her to do that for me, and I appreciate that. So, ladies and gentlemen, those are my pickups for this last week. This was Saturday and Monday. These are the pickups. Mostly Genesis. I can't believe most of them have cases. Like, I picked up, 20 games in the last couple of days, and 16 of them are in cases. I'm going to have to get more shelves, ladies and gentlemen, because I just don't have the shelf space to host all these anymore. So, yeah, ladies and gentlemen, leave your comment in the section below over what game you're most excited that I picked up this past week. Also, as always, leave a comment in the section below about, what Genesis games I should pick up. What games are in your top 10. And, let me know what I should be hunting for. I love hunting for new games. I love just the thrill of it and just getting that new game. I'm not a big sports guy, as I've told you guys before, but since all of those games are in cases, I will probably keep them unless I play them and find I just absolutely hate them. Then I will trade them or sell them and get something I want. That is my particular rule with any game. If I get it, I've never played it, I want to try it, and if I don't like it, then I sell it. If I do like it, then I keep it. It's just my rule. As always, ladies and gentlemen, give me a like for all of the Genesis goodness that I've picked up. I've looked up a lot of these games because I don't have a lot of experience with them, and a lot of them look like they're really fun games to play. And as always, subscribe to my channel to keep up to date with all of the upcoming videos that I have coming out. And that's it for me today, ladies and gentlemen. Again, a wonderful Genesis pickup. I'm very lucky. I've only spent, $65 on the whole lot. So not bad at all. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for taking the time out of your busy day to sit down and watch my video. I'm going to try to keep getting these a little shorter for you guys, because it always seems that I'm up and around the 15-minute mark. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, have a great fun-filled rest of your day. Play some video games, and as always, rock on!